What's up, y'all? Allie here, Richard here. If you're watching this video and you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to go hit that subscribe button to stay tapped in with Road Trippin all season long. New episodes, they drop Tuesdays and Thursdays. You don't want to miss what we have in store. So subscribe, hit that notification bell, tell a friend to tell a friend. Road Trippin is here. We're taking over.
Stop blaming us for what Perk says.
What did you think about the Spurs Thunder game before we get into the final, starting with you, Big Perk?
Well, look, every time Chet and Wemby match up, it's always smoke. It's been that way since high school. It is always smoke between those two. My thing is, I knew Wemby impact was gonna be real, but I was looking for it, and I love watching the perimeter play because I wanted to see what De'Aaron Fox, what Stephon Castle, what Dylan Harper, how they was gonna match up to those damn dogs over there in OKC on the perimeter, and they matched their energy. Look, I'm telling you, Stephon Castle, it was times I seen him guarding SGA, and look, he didn't see no Finals MVP in front of him. He didn't see no Finals MVP.
Nor should you.
No, I'm just saying. No, but I'm saying we don't
show me.
But I'm saying it was there, like the aggressiveness, the lockdown defense. So again, you talk about the Spurs. I had a lot of questions. What happens when D Fox gets back? They're playing tremendous basketball now that they got Wemby back.
Here's one thing that I think we're not looking at, and I think what I said before we even got on air, I love where the NBA's at now. Dudes are so locked in, and chemistry is so, the younger teams are locked into each other. It's becoming a rivalry because you go, man, I love my boys. I'm not going to let y'all just come in here and punk us. You know, you look at the development of what San Antonio has done, how they believe in their players, how they believe in their coach, the new coach that we don't talk about that's done a great job integrating De'Aaron Fox with Wemby. You look at Wemby's talking shit for his teammates. Hey,
as he should.
You get the rookie that they get,
Dylan
Harper, who's seamlessly
Shout out our
integrated.
Carter Bryant.
Right?
Yeah, Arizona Bear down. If you got an Arizona guy on their team, you're good.
For sure, but do you look at, like, even Summer League, Carter Bryant goes, what I'm going to get on the court on, what my minutes are based on is my energy on defense. And he said that during Summer League and has carried that energy over. Then you look at OKC, they buy into what they are and who they are. So that's where these rivalries start to come. It's like, man, you're just not going to come in my house. They take pride in their organization and what the work that they're doing. I love that. And secondly, here's a crazy thing. I was on Twitter. I was on X.
No, cut. You were on Threads.
I was on Threads.
Edit. I was on Threads. And I was looking at, like, you know, kind of the talk of the Spurs game. Do you know why the OKC Thunder lost?
Why?
So in that game when Wemby was playing, the OKC Thunder took 3 total shots in the paint. You cannot win a basketball game when you cannot get in the paint because of one alien, and the Chet Wemby thing is the battle of the bones.
But this is where Chet playing well, and it's tough because Chet can go outside the paint. If Wemby's got to leave that paint to guard Chet, now that paint opens up. If they can put a small on Chet, now Wemby can do his, you know, free safety and hover around. And you drive in, you got to get off. Perk, what did you see from San Antonio that made it easier for them? I won't say easier. Everybody's been struggling against OKC. Everybody's been getting clapped. OKC ain't been playing their guys in the fourth quarter. Oh yeah, belt to ass and clap, right? And so what I'm saying is this: what did you see? What did you see that allowed for them to? Again, they were down early, came back, close game, battle or whatever, and then all of a sudden they get their second loss of the season.
I saw fuck you. That's what I saw. I saw a big fuck you. Like, what else do you want me to say? Real talk. You got to have confidence and you got to have that swag in order to beat OKC, right? And so when I'm watching the game, I'm looking at it and I'm saying, these guys don't give a damn. They want this smoke. Yes. They want this smoke. And to Shannon's point, when he talk about Wemby, this is why, as long as he stay healthy, like, forget the stat sheet, right? He's gonna be that one that lead the league in block shots for years to come. But his presence. That don't just happen against OKC.
No.
He does that against everybody. He does that against everybody. Like, because his ability to cover ground. Like, Wemby could be at the three-point line, and you think you got a wide-open layup, and then all of a sudden he erasing that shit. Like, and all he got to do is block two. Next thing you know, you looking over your shoulder. And here's the kicker. Not only do you got Wemby, but you have the speed and the dogs on the perimeter for the Spurs. So, boy, when you have somebody anchoring your defense like Wemby, it allows you on the perimeter to be so fucking aggressive.
And they were 9-3 without Wemby. Now I think they were 8-4.
No, they was 9-3.
They were I'm saying they were 8-4 before his injury, right? I feel like they're 8-4, so they were playing well.
Yeah.
And then what I liked and was impressive, it was the seamless transition of him back. A lot of times superstars come back and it's the offense, the defense, everything is around him. They bring him off the bench. He's playing well. But it was like you go against the team that's been together for multiple years, that's on a hot streak. You bringing back a superstar. Your team's playing well. And it's like they jumped in and it just business as usual.
He is a part of that foundation. So here's the thing why you're saying that. When Paolo comes back, at times he hijacks Orlando's offense. When Wemby comes back, he is seamlessly integrated within that offense that everyone is bought into, where Harrison Barnes can shine on a night the same as Wemby based on his opportunities. The coaching is underrated. The buy-in is underrated for San Antonio. To have all those dudes come in there and buy in. Keldon Johnson is a gold medal. He won a gold medal. And Keldon Johnson has taken a lesser role. Just hear me out.
No,
He's
you're right.
done
You're
a great job. But then all of a sudden, Keldon Johnson will have 20. You go, from where? But he just buys in to what the future of the San Antonio Spurs are.
Kirk, real quick. When we talk about the buy-in, we look at, okay, this reminds me of the mid-2000s when OKC had you, Russell, James Harden, KD. Then you go down to Dallas.
Sabo Cephalosha.
And then they go down to Dallas, And then they go down to Dallas, and they had Dirk and all those boys. Then you go down to San Antonio, and they had Tim and Tony and Manu.
Yeah.
Then you go to Houston, and they had Yao, they had James, they had
Carl Landry.
They had monsters, right?
Carl Landry was
so when
a
you
beast.
look at, there was a stretch there where that Central Division was the best team was the best league in the NBA, the best division. No, stop it. Trust me, because Memphis was in that division, and they had Zebo and Marc Gasol. Zebo and Marc Gasol.
Because I was going to say the Clippers.
It was Spurs. I think Minnesota might have been in it too.
Spurs,
was cooking.
Mavs, Memphis, Dallas.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so this is what I'm saying. So when you look at Houston, and the culture with Ime and what they building in their young horses with the veteran and KD, then you go and look at San Antonio, what they got. Then you go and look at OKC and what they got, and say what you want to say. Dallas got some pieces. They a little in disarray right now, but you got a young Cooper Flag. You got Anthony Davis, where he gonna be there or not. He balling. And even if he does move on, you're gonna bring in pieces for him. So when I look at that Central Division, that Texas-Oklahoma corridor, it's about to be a problem for a long time.
A long time.